Good morning, everybody. This is Rachelle with Grief Recovery with Rachelle. Today is Valentine's Day, and I'm sure it's hitting every single human out there differently. And mostly I just wanted to be able to come in and check in, see how you are, how you're doing. But also kind of talking a little bit more to people who are currently in a relationship. And I say that because today is my 20th wedding anniversary, and it's not been easy, right? We've made it to 20 years, but it's been very challenging. It's been pretty difficult. We've had to fight like mad. And fight like mad, sure, has been literal arguments and screaming and different things throughout the years. But what it's really meant is fighting to keep it going. And grief recovery has been a huge, a huge hand in that. I think my husband was with me last time I made a video for you guys, and he shared, how he thought it was really helpful. He's done his work too, and I don't think we would be here without these tools. Marriage is a whole long list of lost hopes, lost dreams, lost expectations, right? Sometimes loss of trust, sometimes loss of safety. And how do you recover from that? I think generally, the world told me many times, girl, you just need to move on, or you just need to get out of there, or you just need to do this, which we have separated a couple of times. That was many years ago, before I had the tools of grief recovery. Grief recovery is step-by-step actions. There's no wondering, okay, what do I do next? Okay, so I'm supposed to say this or I'm supposed to do that. It's literally step-by-step actions. I'm going to do this step, and then I'm going to do this step, and then I'm going to do this step. And what is the purpose of that? The purpose of that is to heal my heart so I can make informed decisions when I come out of that fog, that painful moment. You know them. You've all had them. Those really hurt times where you're so low. I don't know, maybe you're, thinking of ways like, I don't even need to be here anymore. I have no idea what that looks like for you and what it looks like for your relationship. But I am really confident in the tools of grief recovery, not only because it's helping people around the world. Grief recovery is worldwide, but because it's helped me in my life. I've done, I think I counted like either 25 or 35 pieces of work. I have no idea. And that's just physical, tangible pieces of work. Sometimes I just do them in my head, and those I have no idea how many times I've done that. Excuse me, I need to go to the restroom, and I do my steps in my head, or maybe I do them in the bathroom, or maybe I do them on a walk or while I'm doing laundry. Whatever it is, I have actual steps that I can do to pull me out of a painful moment, because I have a hard time forgiving. That is just my truth. When I am hurt really bad, I have a hard time forgiving. I get stuck. And I don't think that I'm the only one who has that ability to get stuck. I don't think I'm the only one who has the ability to procrastinate in getting on top of things and getting back into things that I know I need to do. But when I get out of my procrastination, when I get out of my stuck, when I get out of my hurt, when I decide, I actually have work to do to help myself and do it, life really takes a big turn. In my family, it just so happened that I went first. I did a lot of work first before anyone around me was able to see the benefits, including my husband. And then he was like, hey, there's something to this. I want to do that too. So I just really am talking to the people in relationships right now. Even if your relationship's fantastic, you have, but you've probably had some hurts in the past. They aren't gone just because time has passed. Time doesn't heal any wounds. The stuff doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of gets layered over like pancakes. The more time that passes, the more, deep it gets. But grief recovery is tools to go back and take out those hurtful layers so you can actually move forward without fear, without regret, without worry, without anxiety. You're not living in the future of, oh my gosh, what's going to happen and how do I plan and control and just, know everything so that I don't get hurt in the future, or how do I get rid of things in the past, they're hurting me, or when I think of my marriage as a whole, I don't see pain, 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 pain over the last 20 years. I see up, down, sideways, up, down, sideways. I see the whole relationship, not just negative. So if you have a relationship where when you look back, you see painful moments, where you're remembering good moments and they turn painful on you, when you've just had any type of loss within your relationship, whether it's still going, hanging by a thread, I have absolutely been there and used my grief tools. People who know me and have seen me work with me, they know. Just at the end of last year, I was really hurting and I had to apply my grief step. And it was really one of the most difficult pieces of work I've ever done. Hear me, grief recovery work is not simple. But what wound recovery is, if you have a nasty, festering, yucky wound, the nurse in me, it is going to be work to rehabilitate that. We've got to debride it. We've got to get in there. We've got to get the junk out. But there's no real and better way to heal than to get in there and get the junk out. If you want your relationship to be the best possible it could be, you have to dig in. You have to be willing to dig in and get some of the poison out. And unfortunately, that includes looking at your hand in the relationship, your sense of responsibility. That's really scary. And I really struggled seeing any responsibility in why my relationship was hurting or whatever. Well, I didn't do this. Well, I didn't do that. I didn't ask him to do this or do that. And the thing is, that doesn't matter. I was the one hurting, so I can do the steps of grief recovery to help me. And if you would like steps to help you and your partner, come on in. We can do work. We can help this. It isn't easy. It's not always fun, but it is necessary, and it's not impossible. I have done it so many times myself, so I just really encourage you to consider grief recovery if you find yourself hurting your relationship today, in the past. Maybe it's coming in the future. I don't know. Anyway, I love you. I want you to know that I see you, I hear you, that I get it. It's not easy all the time, and that it isn't impossible either. That you really can take steps to heal your broken heart. Even if it's a past broken heart, you don't currently realize that it's broken. That's okay. Anyway, I love you. GriefRecoveryWithRachelle.com, 661-400-9067, or Grief Recovery Institute. And my husband's calling. Time to go. I love you. Bye-bye.